Hey everybody, this is Girl 116 and it is Tuesday, May 28th. It's 4:30. So, sorry I've been missing. I haven't had a chance to make a video, which is crazy because it's just been crazy. Anyway, here I am. I have terrible allergies. Favorite water bottle in the house. Sorry, I'm getting all my stuff ready. I should have had it ready. Anyway, having terrible allergies. How's everyone else doing? I'm here in New York. Happy Memorial Day. It was yesterday. It's very rainy. Shitty weather. Alright, I saw my surgeon today. I had a bunch of questions for him, and I'm going to share them with you, and I'm going to share his answers with you. I started watching these videos to educate myself on my surgery. I thought, to me, it's really important to know, like, everything. Everything. So, we're going to do that. After that, I have some other stuff. Let's start. It's already a minute. I can't believe that. Okay. My first question was for my surgeon. Who else? Is single incision spider system. Does he do that and use that system? He said he does not. It is a disc. It's a disc like that they put into they cut your belly button, they insert the disc in, and it opens up with all like the instruments needed to use. He said he doesn't use that. Personally, for him, it feels a little bit like cutting some corners, and he does not want to do that. So that's fine with me. You know, having one incision is like a lot nicer than 5, but it's no big deal. That's not what's important here. My second question is, what size is my stomach going to be, and what size bougie is he using? So, 4. I'm going to try to explain this as best I can. I really highly suggest everybody ask their own surgeons these questions. Don't go by what I have to say, which is pretty much what I did. I didn't go by what everyone said. I had just, I wrote everything down while watching everyone's videos, and then I went to my surgeon. I'm so itchy. I'm sorry. Okay. He used it on a bougie. A bougie, he said it's like a rubber tube. Once I'm asleep in the surgery, when it's about time and ready to do this, the anesthesiologist will slide a tube down my mouth, down my throat, into my abdomen, and that will show the shape and the size of what your stomach will be. So, he is using a 40, size 4, a French 40, 40 French. French is the term for the size. Yeah, it's a 40 French bougie. He said they're all different sizes. It began using 60s, and people said that the weight loss is very slow. So through all these years of doing the surgery, they've experimented and went with either sizes. I've noticed personally on a lot of videos I watch, a lot of people have 32 bougie, and that sounds great. That sounds really small, but he says it's different everywhere, and of course it is. He said, if you look in the United States, if you looked at the United States and looked up all the numbers of, what size bougie is used, 40 is usually what is used. He said in, like Mexico and other countries, really a 32 or 34 is very popular. He says I don't want anyone to feel bad who has it, and I don't want to make anyone nervous, so this is just coming from my surgeon. Everybody's different. Everyone's surgeons are different. Please don't, freak out or feel terrible or be scared if what you hear is not what you'd like to hear, okay? Just putting that disclaimer out there, guys. So, he said that when they use the 32 bougie, which is one of the smallest ones, that weight loss is amazing. It's amazing, and they really love to show off their weight loss results, the doctors who use them and the surgeons. But he said a lot of people have problems with I can't think of the word. It being the stricture, not a stricture, that's something else. Constrained or whatever. It's just being really tight, and the food to get in and out. Anyway, he uses 40. My opinion, 32 sounds amazing, but if my doctor uses 40 and that's what he wants to use, I'm going to get great results with 40 just as well as anyone with a 32. Maybe I'll be a little slower, maybe I won't throw up, stuff like that. But 40 it is. He did tell me if I wanted something else to go see another surgeon, but I'm really happy with him. My next question is on the cuts on my stomach, do you use glue or stitches to sew it up? What he does, and he says it's a technique they use in plastic surgery, is they do the stitches underneath the skin, and then he puts just to help your muscles in your stomach and help the skin, he puts glue on top of that. He said, so I'll wake up and I'll have like a little pot of glue on top of them that will dissolve in 2 to 3 weeks. I mean, yeah, they'll break off in 2 to 3 weeks, and that the stitches will dissolve on their own under there. And I can shower the next day, which is awesome. Next question. Socks. The catheter. Oh, I can't even think of that. I don't even know what that's like. I really can't imagine. I don't want to know, and I'm going to find out. So the catheter, I said, how long and when does it come out? He says the catheter, I just ate a little while ago. He says the catheter comes out like 6 a.m. the next day before I even see him, unless things are not normal. They really track your urine. There's a lot they can tell in your urine. So as long as everything looks normal, it's coming out 6 a.m. The nurses come in and take it out. So that's good to know it's not in there too long. How many nights in the hospital? So my surgeon said that it's 2 nights in the hospital, but a big trend now is 1 night. There's another surgeon that works, not with him, but they both are the ones that do all the bariatric surgeries, or two, I'm sorry, I think 3 of them, but he said the other guys usually are starting to send their patients home in 1 day. He's still sending patients in 2 days. He says, but if it's fine and you feel great, maybe I'll send you home 1 day. I looked crazy there. I don't need to be sent home in 1 day. I am quite happy to stay in the hospital, have them take care of me, have them monitor me. No problem there. Okay. My next question. Am I sent home with a drain? I was pretty sure I remember him saying I am. But I'm not. I'm so excited. I'm not. So, VSG Heart on My Sleeve, thank you so much for your information, because I was pretty sure I was going to be sent home with it, but I'm not, and I'm really happy about that. Okay. Next is ulcer medications. I just wanted to know if I'm taking them and for how long. He says I'll be taking them for 6 weeks. And the reason you take them, which he further went on to explain, is because the inside of your stomach is pretty raw from being, cut and opened. Now, mine is stapled closed. So he said that it's really raw, and they want to bring down the amount of acid in there so your stomach can heal. The next question is, well, this was a funny question, and he actually saw it on my list, and he was like, the next day. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, the next day. And I was like, oh, when can I go swimming? I love swimming. It's going to be summertime when I get this done, and I know some people couldn't go swimming for like a number of weeks, like 12 weeks, 8 weeks, 4 weeks. So I was really curious, but he said I could swim the next day. Now, will I be going swimming the next day? No, I will not be. I will be in the hospital. But, he said maybe 2 weeks later you can start swimming, and he highly recommends it because of my back. And he says it's an amazing way to lose weight, so that's great. I necessarily don't swim. I mean, I'm in the pool all day long in the summer. I'm like a fish in there. You can't get me out. But I'm not like doing laps. No. I'm just floating, enjoying myself, maybe a little drink here and there. But obviously that's going to change, and I'm going to start doing some swimming. Okay. I noticed in some videos, I don't want to say a lot, patients get gallstones. Patients who rapidly lose weight get gallstones. So it was actually wonderful that I brought, I hate my hair behind my ears. What am I doing? It's actually wonderful that I brought this up, because what he said was that they see this a lot in gastric bypass patients where they develop gallstones due to rapid weight loss and whatnot. Not so much in vertical sleeve. He did say that if you are close to 40, you are fertile, and you are overweight. Those are three factors that I'm terrible with my words today. That you may be getting gallstones. So he said, but you're not close to 40. You are fertile and you are overweight. So maybe we should look into this. All you do to prevent this is take 2 pills a day for 6 months. So he said we can't. He doesn't do it for his patients, but he said, you know what? You're gonna be fertile. You're overweight. You're not close to 40, but maybe we should do this anyway. So what he's gonna do? I'm sorry, another drink. What he's gonna do is, he said, let's see if your gallbladder has gallstones. So on Thursday, which is 2 days from today, I'm gonna go in for a little sonogram on my gallbladder, which is totally cool to me because you know what? I should have been a doctor. I love this stuff. Like, I love going to the ER when it's not an emergency for me. I love going to the ER. I love watching the action. I like to watch surgeries on TV. When I went for my stress test and they did the sonogram of my heart and I got to see it, it was so cool. And I had a really cool technician who I asked him, like, can I look at the screen? Because I was faced away. And he's like, if you could turn your neck. So I turned my neck, and it was, like, amazing. Like, you saw all your valves pumping, and he showed me, like, this is where your blood is flowing, and this is this. And it was really cool. So I could see my gallbladder. All right, we're at 11 minutes. So, yes, I'm going for a sonogram of my gallbladder. This is not normally done, but he figured let's see if they're there to start. And I guess maybe if I have them, then he'll do the pills to take it to avoid any others. Maybe we'll just do it. It doesn't hurt. I'm already taking so much medicine, right, guys? I mean, really. Okay. Then I was concerned with my thyroid medication. I heard it was a reason that insurance will say no, but he said don't worry about that. So just so you guys know, he said as long as your thyroid is under control, don't worry. Oh, I'm so itchy. Allergies. What are my follow-ups and how often? So I really love my surgeon. He's great. He's like, well, this is a long-term relationship. And I'm like, it's a good thing I like you. And so he says, and a lot of people know this already, I see him at the hospital. Then I see him 2 weeks later. Then I see him at my 3rd week. And then I see him every 1 to 2 months after that. And I pretty much see him almost monthly, I guess. Let me see. So that's that. Oh, my stomach has staples. They're, I believe he said titanium, and they can be used for MRIs. I don't need to worry about that. So, something else he told me, which is what we're all doing. Every one of us is doing it, and he told me not to. And honestly, I think I'm going to anyway because it all depends on the kind of person you are. He said, don't weigh. Do not use your scale or you will fail. That's what he told me. I am a person who weighs myself every single day. When I stop weighing myself, I gain weight. That has been what's happened. Now, I'm not saying that's the reason I'm overweight. I'm just saying that is... Why are these not like the same? That is just something that happens to me. Like, if I'm not keeping track, in my head, I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh, I'm probably the same or something like that. Sorry, I have a message. Oh, God. What's my husband posting on Facebook about me? Silly man. So, yeah. He said, don't weigh, don't weigh, don't weigh. Weighing yourself, and you can go crazy over the numbers when you might not be losing weight so fast, but your body might be losing inches. And he's like, it's all about your clothes size. Go about the size of your body. You will see your clothes size decrease. You will see you get thinner up here. don't focus on that weight. Don't weigh yourself. Take the scale out of the house, blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry, let me see. I don't know. So, I don't know if I can do that. I just saw my endocrinologist for my thyroid, and he's like, don't weigh yourself every day. He's very strict, that man. So I didn't. I waited a week and weighed myself to see if I can do it, and I was able to do that, no problem. And I don't know. I'm not going to weigh myself, because he's like, people will wake up, they will weigh themselves. They'll have a bowel movement, they'll weigh themselves. They'll have a shower, they'll eat. Before they go to bed, they'll weigh themselves. I'm not like that, and I'm not going to do that. I weigh myself every morning when you're at your thinnest. And so I think I will weigh myself. I think I will definitely track my weight on here with I'm going to have weekly videos. I don't believe I'll obsess over my weight. I've seen videos on here, and I can't remember people's names, but they were losing weight so little, but they were losing inches. And he's like, it's about losing inches. And they were losing inches. And over time, they lost weight. Over a year, they lost 100 pounds. So, oh God, 16 minutes. So, it's okay. I'm not gonna weigh myself like every minute, but I will weigh, most likely I'll weigh myself every day. Most likely I'll weigh weekly, and I won't obsess. I will make a promise to myself about that. If I'm obsessing, guys, call me on it. Thanks. Okay, I'm gonna end this video. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna make another one in a minute. Okay, bye everybody.